Today we are going to talk about next steps. And I would really like to share some of the next steps that also came out in the webinar last Saturday. That I would really like to appreciate the participants. There was a good number of participants and they went so deep. The webinar was made like there was a theoretical part, and then people would go into small groups and work together, and then there would be a harvesting. So we would go from fears to opportunities to lessons learned to next steps. And some of them were amazing. So first of all, one of the big outcomes is definitely the awareness that life can change drastically from 1 minute to the next. So I need to realize what is important to me. And I need to create a life that follows this awareness. So some people decided that they would stop smoking. And somebody else decided that their next step were to take their mother with them so that they could take care of them. Some really important steps. Somebody else was thinking of going to live in community. Really beautiful. And somebody else was thinking of changing their work. I mean, there were so many deep things. Another big point of awareness was that I can change, because if the rhythms change, I can change. And if I can change according to my motivations and maybe to the rhythms of nature. And the important thing is a link with nature. This lockdown has shown for so many people, especially people living in the cities, how important the relationship with nature is. So several people have decided to go and live in a green place, to go and live more according to nature, and to conduct a life that includes ecology and sustainability in their lives. So many really deep things. Something else was linked to strengthening our immune system. Our immune system is our big defense against the COVID-19. So healthy relationships and a meaningful life can add in a very big way to strengthen our immune system. So this was another point that was so important. And the value of community. To create community wherever you are. Create community with your neighbors. Create community with the people if you live with somebody. Create community with your family. And create community in your working place. And with all the people that there can be also online communities. So it's really important to create community, because this is one of the points that definitely can lead to a more fulfilled life. And last but not least is the use of technology. Because I personally really want to learn more about technology so that I can conduct webinars like our last webinar with breakout groups, so that people can really work together in an important way. Because if you are in a big group, it's always very difficult to express yourself. While when you're in a small group where people start to talk on a frequency that is linked to what matters, immediately is created a situation and a frequency that works for all, and where people really feel free to express. At least this is what happened in the last webinar, and I'm so happy about it. So I will learn more about technology as well, and I definitely will change my work rhythms personally. I would really like to go into a more sustainable way to work, because this is something that also helps happiness in a great way.